For this month, we're calving out here, and it's kind of been chilly here and there, but it's going along. I'll go back to when we started. We bred these cows back in April of last year, and we go by a 283 gestation days. That's how long they're pregnant. So we turned them in the 16th of April last year, and they gave us a due date this year of the 23rd of January. Well, like all human nature, it doesn't all start on the 23rd. We had the first one about the 19th of January, so we've been going from the 19th of January up until now, and we're down to about 30 left, so we've been moving right along. Today I'll show you what we do. Well, first of all, I'll tell you, we go for about 60 days calving is how long we'll go from. So it'll be about the middle of March, we should be all completely done. And then today I'll show you what we do once we get the calves out, and we'll go from there. So here we have a freshly born calf. He's probably, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes old. She just had him here. So the first thing she needs to do is get up and start licking him off, which she has been doing. And once he gets his strength built up, he'll start standing up and he'll start trying to nurse her. And that's really the most important thing, is to get the calf up and get the milk in her. Now the first milk they get is colostrum. It's kind of a little thicker milk. It's still milk, but it's just a little thicker, and it's really high in antibodies and vitamins, and it's very important for the calves to get that, so it coats their stomach and helps prevent against diseases later on. So it's very important that they get up and suck. They need to really get up and start sucking right away. The quality of colostrum goes down as the day goes on. You really have between about the first 3 hours is when it's really high in nutrients, and you really want to get them going. But I try to get them going within the first 3 hours, and for sure by 6 hours they got to have some milk in them. And so then they start nursing all day long. And when they usually consume about a whole gallon within the first 24 hours, and so that's what they do when they're born anyway. That's kind of what we do. So here we have about a day and a half old calves in here. We'll probably let them out tomorrow. Usually I like to get them out within the first day. Usually have them the night, like say have them tonight, I like to get them out by the next day during the middle of the day, but it's just kind of windy. The wind's out of the wrong direction today, so it's a little chilly out there. So we're just leaving them in here. After the first day, I usually give them they need a shot in the nose to help prevent against pneumonia and stuff like that, respiratory diseases. So I'll give them that. They get 2 cc's. I get them in the syringe here. And I've already given them to them because they're already old enough. I try and give it to them within a day, within 24 hours. But I'll just show you what I do. It's 2 cc's is the vaccine. You put it in the syringe, you take off the needle, and then you put on, it's called a cannula. This white tip here, you put on the syringe, and then it goes in their nose to get in their nostril. It's got to go in their nasal cavity. So I try and get 1 cc into each nasal cavity. And then we also put a tag in their ear so I can identify who they are. And it's real easy. 24, she belongs to 24 there. This one with the white face. So it's so you know who they are, just to match up the cow with the calf later on, so you know who's who. So I'll go show you what we do here. Usually you get put this down here, and you get this and put it in their nose and give their shot to them like that. And then you get the tagger, and grab the tip of their ear, and put the tag in there. It's just like piercing the ear. So now we know who's who out here. So now we've done that. Mainly my job is to come down here. I come down about every couple hours to check on them, see who's having a calf. You see if somebody has water out, and then I get them in the barn here so they can have a calf in the barn where it's warm. You do that all day long, even through the night. It doesn't quit. So you know, you're up pretty much all night, take a little nap here and there, but you're up watching these guys, making sure everybody has a calf all right. Sometimes they do need assistance. Sometimes you got to get in and help pull the calf out. If they're having a little trouble, you just gotta know when to intervene and help them out. Sometimes they're backwards. You just know that after a while if they're backwards, with their hooves come out or upside down than what they're normally. It's supposed to be their front feet come out, so the hooves are down. Front feet come out with their head on their front feet, laying on their front feet, and then that's how they come out. If they're backwards, the hooves are upside down, so that's how you know they're backwards. Just basically that's what I do. Just make sure everybody gets inside that's having a calf, so the calves stay warm, and make sure they get dried off and get sucking, get nursing the cow. That's the big thing. After they get be about 3-4 days old, we move them outside out here, and they go in these huts, calf huts here, where they're out of the wind, out of the elements of the weather. So it's really pretty nice in there, except for today with the south wind. But when the wind's out of the north or west or east, you don't even know it's windy out. It's really nice in there. When the sun's out, they'll be all up in front here, just laying out, just like getting a suntan. They're all just sprawled out, just laying in the sun. So they feel pretty good. But you're probably wondering how the cow knows whose calf is hers out here. Well, each calf has their own individual smell, and that's how they tell them. It's just to smell the calf. I mean, they can go around and smell 3-4 calves, and they know it's not theirs until they find theirs.